What's going on? It's Astronaut H, and this is the What More Do You Want Network. Now, in this video, I will be discussing the game between the Chicago Bulls and Detroit Pistons, and of course, this is my Bulls report. But a quick disclaimer, this is not like any other Bulls report where I give you guys, my take on quarters 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just going to basically give an overview on my thoughts on this game as a whole comprised within this video. For me, the Chicago Bulls came out, they played a great game. Quarters 1, 2, 3, they played a great game. We know the Detroit Pistons are feisty. We know they don't have a quit in them no matter who's in the lineup, whether it be, Jaden Ivey, Bogdanovich, Killian Hayes, no matter who's in the lineup for them. Now, for the Chicago Bulls having, AC, having Patrick Beverley into the fold, getting him better acquainted with Vucevic, Zach LaVine, and guys like that, DeMar DeRozan also, you would have thought that, coming off the loss against the Raptors, that the Bulls were just going to put these guys away early and move on to the next game. That was the case early. You seen the Chicago Bulls playing great. You seen Zach LaVine having, honestly, other than a guy named Damian Lillard, I'm not saying that Zach has been on one of those tears, but Zach LaVine he's come out of the All-Star break and he's been on another level in my opinion. Now, the Chicago Bulls were up as much as 21 in this game. 21 points. In the fourth quarter, the Bulls allowed the Pistons to just come back in tonight's game. I don't know if it was the fact of the matter that when Billy elected to go to the bench and the momentum of the game shifted, whether it was guys like Diallo, Marvin Bagley, James Weissman, Bogdanovich, who had a great game, especially from the perimeter. But when Zach LaVine went to the bench late in this game before Billy had to go back to him, I thought the Bulls were going to lose. I thought, one of their things, they've been doing lately was allowing teams to come back after getting big leads. And you saw that, especially in the fourth quarter, where after the first half of the basketball game, the Chicago Bulls scored 38 points in the first, 31 points in the second. It's right there for the taking. The game is right there for the taking for you guys to win this game running away. But in the fourth quarter, the Chicago Bulls only scored 16 points. That cannot happen. Not when you have a Zach LaVine, not when you have a DeMar DeRozan, not when you have a Nikola Vucevic. And like I said, I'll get into the box scores. But this particular video is about them not being able to finish games when you have a team down and you're up big. You have a team down, and this is your chance to basically run away. Give some guys some rest and move on to your next matchup, especially after playing a back-to-back. Yes, Zach LaVine did have 41 points tonight. He did. Shot 14 of 20 from the field, 7 of 7 from the free throw line. Patrick Beverley did grab 10 rebounds. Patrick Beverley grabbed 10 rebounds. Let's not mention the 10 assists from Patrick Beverley. That's all fine and good. I am not upset at that. The things that got me upset in tonight's game, right, is the simple fact that, one, the turnovers, just bad overall basketball in the second half from the Bulls. You have to be able to win games late. You have to be able to put a full 48 minutes of basketball together. Yes, the Bulls did have 27 assists. Yes, they did. They did. They did shoot 44% from three. They did go 12 of 27 from three. 48% from the field for the game. 41 of 85 as a team. But going up, I always say the NBA is a game based on runs. But after going up so many points, you have to be in position to win basketball games. Tonight, I think it was a story of the bench. When Billy elected to go to the bench, they didn't give that spark to put this team away. The Pistons ended up coming back, and it was nip and tuck as the game went on. Thank God that the Bulls did win the basketball game. Final score 117-115. But again, this video isn't about the win per se. It's about how they needed to gut this win out. It's already bad enough that, you're on the outside looking in and you lose, your last matchup to a team like the Raptors. So when you look at the Bulls' next matchup and facing a team like the Suns, that's going to be tough, especially when you look at them acquiring Kevin Durant. It's going to be tough. We're going to have to match that output, not only by Devin Booker, but and we know what Devin Booker did to the Bulls last time he faced them. So it's going to be interesting to see how they deal with not only Devin Booker, but also Kevin Durant in their next matchup. But let's get into the box scores of tonight's matchup between the Detroit Pistons and the Chicago Bulls. So you did see DeMar DeRozan go 7 of 16 from the field. He played 37 minutes. Did have 7 assists and 7 rebounds. Listen, when DeMar DeRozan rebounds the basketball, it's a surprise to me because he had 0 last night. Let's talk about the 21 points that DeMar DeRozan did score. And DeRozan points have been a little up and down. It hasn't been, around that 25, 26, 27 like it was last year. But he did have over 20 tonight. Vucevic went 5 of 15 from the field, 0 of 5 from 3. Again, I would like to see Vucevic threes, even though he can make them. Scale him down, honestly. Scale him down. He hasn't been hitting it very well lately. Scale it down to about 3 a game, if you want to ask me. Did have 9 rebounds, 2 assists, 12 points. Patrick Beverley, he went 0 of 2 from 3, 2 of 4 from the field, 10 assists, 10 rebounds, 5 points for the game. You see Alex Caruso with 2 made threes. He did have 1 rebound and 2 assists, 8 points for the game. Zach LaVine was the high man for the game with 41 points. Didn't have an assist, 1 rebound, and 6 of 9 from 3, 14 of 20 from the field for the game. And Patrick Beverley said something that I think speaks volumes on the type of player that we want Zach to be. And that's just score. Patrick Beverley said, listen, don't look to pass. You are a scorer. And that's one thing that Zach LaVine has been catering to more often, especially these last few games. Let's talk about Patrick Williams off the bench with 11. He did have 2 rebounds, did hit a 3, 4 of 9 from the field. Andre Drummond had 6 rebounds, did not make a basket, but did go to the line and make 1. As far as Kobe White, he did go 3 of 6 from 3, 14 points for the game, 5 of 11 from the field. Ayo Dosunmu in 15 minutes did have 4 points and 2 rebounds and 1 assist. High man for the Pistons was Bojan Bogdanovic with 34. He did go 8 of 12 from 3. And that was another thing. The Bulls did not, guard the perimeter too well when it came to him. So that's definitely something that you're going to have to take into account going into next game, especially. Like I said, the Suns are not the Pistons. It's going to be an interesting game to see how the Bulls defend and match up. I'm thinking they'll probably put DeRozan on. They'll probably put DeRozan on KD more than likely. But again, I'm interested to see how things go. I don't know if Billy will shake things up as far as the starting lineups go, or he may put Alex Caruso. I'm interested to see how things fare and they turn around come Friday in the next Bulls home game versus the Phoenix Suns. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Bulls fans, Pistons fans, or if you're an NBA fan and this is your first time tuning into the channel, let me know what you think in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can know anytime a video is being uploaded to the channel. It's Astronaut H. This is the What More Do You Want Network, And I catch you guys on the next video.